You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're dreaming.
There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fucking fight back. You ain't gonna make it, you ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never beat them and they're better than you face it. Thinking that they give a damn, you're not thinking straight, kid. No, they don't give a damn, you got what I'm saying? I'm not fucking playing, I'll give it to you straight, man. There's too many others and you're not that great, man. Stop what you're saying, stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you just faking. Nah, I don't wanna hear it anymore, I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door on all you poor ass haters with your heads in the clouds, talking out loud so proud. You better shut your goddamn mouth before I do more speak out. It's about to head south. You're never gonna make it. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fucking fight back.
Hold on. There we go. Hey guys, what is up? What is up? Sixers alert on a Sunday night. I didn't think I was going to do this, but hey, Sixers season is over. Finally over after 24 wins, 24-58. They finished out this season, not making the playoffs. So we still got a lot to talk about. They had the exit interviews, exit press conference, whatever you want to call it. Make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe, share this out to all Sixers fans. I just want to say this before I go into the chat to read Taco's comment and all this stuff before I get started. Full screen. All right. First off, hold on. Oh, hold on. All right, I guess that's how far I'm going. Thank you all for rocking with me this season. I know I tried to stream majority of the games, and I think I pretty much succeeded at doing that, so that was pretty cool. I did not stream most of the West Coast games due to timing. And obviously with the Hardcore Sports Network in my second channel, I had to do those streams as well. So Sixers did take the back burner for a majority of this season. They did take the back burner, but hey, could you blame me? Honestly, but I'm happy with the way I covered this season for the Sixers. Had a lot of rants, lots of rants, and more rants, and more rants, and more rants about the Sixers team. So really appreciate you. We're going to talk about the press conferences today. We're going to also talk about this season as a whole. We're going to talk about the draft lottery. Which is coming up on May 12th, I think, next month. Which I will be live streaming. I will be live streaming the draft lottery, the NBA draft, all that stuff. You guys will get the draft coverage this year. A lot more reaction videos for the channel, Sixers reactions and stuff like that. So make sure you guys tune in to that. Let's get ready in the chat here. What is up, Taco? What is up, man? Fucking finally. I got tired of seeing this. Let's do this. Ship out Embiid, Paul George, and rebuild around Maxey and Butler. Maxey, McCain, and Butler. So what about Grimes? You don't want Grimes? I would take Grimes. We're going to talk about that for sure. Hey, Wesley, how's it going? And guys, if you're not in the Discord, I might drop the StreamYard link in the server for you guys to come on and talk about Sixers. Only take one at a time. So hopefully you guys are in the server. Join it. I'm going to leave the chat there for a little bit. So it's going to be right there. So let's just get this started, shall we? Let's start off with just the season first as a whole. Let's start off with season as a whole. Hold on. All right. This season as a whole, right? Let's start off from the beginning. The beginning, majority of Sixers fans, content creators, Sixers writers, Sixers media predicted the Sixers to come out like top 4 of the East and to get to that championship and get past the second round. Most of them did that. I did not. I had us in the very, very beginning of this season when the roster was in place. I had us finishing 3rd, getting bounced out in the second round. That is what I had in the beginning of this season. And now they finished 13th in the East, finishing 24-58, and the 5th seed, the 5th worst seed in the league today in the NBA draft lottery. They only won 4 games ever since Daryl Morey said back in February that there was still hope to see a championship. 4 games ever since that moment. 4. I forget the exact record of that moment, but the Sixers stunk, right? Joel Embiid was shut down in February. Paul George was too focused on his podcast. We had other injuries in place. Nick Nurse not doing the best job of coaching this talent. Daryl Morey not doing the best job of creating the best supporting cast around our 3 stars, Joel Embiid, Paul George, Tyrese Maxey, whatever have you. Daryl Morey did not do a good job, and this is where we are today. We're out of the playoffs. And then let me backtrack real quick. First, when I had the Sixers finishing 3rd and getting bounced out of the second round, once they started losing, I was backtracking myself, and I was like, they're barely going to make the play-in. I had us going to 10th seed, and bro, I was wrong twice. You will never see me wrong that much again. I'm telling you. Because from everything what I have saw on social media, I did not watch the press conferences. I was too busy watching the Masters. Shout out to Rory McIlroy. It just, the press conference was bad. It looks like we're going to run it back. It looks like the Sixers team is going to run it back based off of, hold on. That should be good now, right? Is that good? All right. But yeah. So that's basically what happened, and the Sixers just fell flat on their face. We became the laughingstock of this league or whatever. So what is up, Alex? You guys are in the playoffs. Congrats to you. What is up, man? How's it going? Congrats to your Denver Nuggets, man. You're in 4th seed in the West. You're faced off to go up against the LA Clippers. My Sixers team is out of the playoffs, and we're going to talk about that as well. I'm doing good, man. My Sixers are not, but I'm doing good. Man. Shout out to you. We got to do some draft coverage, me and you, for the network. We got to sit down and talk about that for sure. For sure, bro. So let's just get started. You know what? I want to get started with this, actually. This is what Daryl Morey said today in the press conferences with about him and Nick Nurse. So let's go here, and then we're gonna go here. All right. So there we go. Not too excited about the playoffs this year. Hey man, I'm excited to see good basketball. That's all I'm excited for. I'm excited to see good basketball, which I will be live streaming the NBA play-in Wednesday night. Let me check what time that game is at. Did they announce it yet? Since the season is pretty much over. Did they announce what time that game is? 7 o'clock Wednesday night. It looks like I will be streaming the Miami Heat and Chicago Bulls Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you want to join me, bro, we'll talk. We'll talk, man. More excited about the draft, to be honest. Hey, me too. Me too. We're going to talk about the draft later on. But let's just get started with this saying, right? Well, this quote by Daryl Morey. Shout out to Kyle Neubeck. If you guys are not following him on Twitter for Sixers content, Sixers coverage, I highly recommend you guys go follow him. Keith Pompey, those are the two biggest ones. Adam Arosin, I think that's his name. He's up and coming. I really like his work a lot. So 3. And content creators who you should follow. The major one is Sean Bernard, Philly Take with RB. Those are the 2 major ones right there you should follow for Sixers content on social media throughout this entire process. So let's just start by dissecting this, right? Coach Nurse and myself will be back. Like I said before, right? Like I have said before. They're going to run it back. I've been saying this for weeks now, that the Philadelphia 76ers are not going to keep on changing to make the roster better. No, they're going to just run it back, be consistent, and that is their main thing. They want to be consistent and then slowly go back up to where we were like last year and year before. That's not going to work with this team. Daryl Morey did come out and say that he's got to do a better job of putting a better roster behind or around Paul George, Joel Embiid, and Tyrese Maxey. He did say that, but it comes into getting the young guys, getting the right veterans in place and all that. And Nick Nurse did say that he wanted to get younger, more athletic, stronger, all that stuff. So it looks like they have a good mindset for what we know. They could be lying, but you don't know. They don't want to give out their entire plan. They don't want to give out their secrets. So with this, right? With this, I don't like it. I do not like it ever since the beginning of this year. I've been saying get Nick Nurse out of here. Daryl Morey needs to get out of here. But you never know with this. They could honestly pull like a 180 or a 360 and go, Daryl Morey, Nick Nurse, you're gone. I can totally see that happen if Magic Johnson and Bob Myers come from the Washington Commanders over to here. That's the only way I can see it. If we get those guys in here, Nick Nurse and Daryl Morey are gone. If that happens. But if it doesn't happen, we're going to run it back. We're going to run it back with this organization, with this scheme, with all this. We're just going to run it back because they're going to keep on saying we weren't healthy. It's just not that good of a team. They will keep on going on health and all of that. So with me right here, I don't like it. Nick Nurse, it just didn't work. It definitely did not work with Daryl Morey and stuff like that. So I don't like it at the end of the day. So we got to see what they do. But the major thing from this is the draft lottery. With the draft lottery, right? The NBA draft lottery, that's the starting point for this, right? That is the starting point for the Sixers offseason. Let me stop saying this and then just go like that. Actually, no, let's go like this. There we go. Let's talk about the draft lottery first, all right? Hold on. Hold on. There we go. The draft lottery is the kickoff for the Sixers off season. That is the major kickoff. It depends on where their pick lies, rather. It depends on where their pick lies. If it's 6 and up, or at 7, or outside of the top 6, it goes to the Oklahoma City Thunder, outside of the top 6. But if it lands 6, then 6 or 5 or 4 or 3 or 2 or 1, the Sixers get that pick. Daryl Morey did say in the press conference that he's got to take the best available, meaning if they get the number 1 pick, Cooper Flagg. If they get the 2nd pick, maybe Ace Bailey or Dylan Harper. 4th pick or 3rd, maybe Edgecombe and stuff like that. There's great talent within the top 4, top 5, top 6 if the Sixers land in the top 6 going forward. If they do, perfect. But if it doesn't, all that for pretty much nothing. And I can honestly say this, right? If it lands in the 7th, Daryl Morey could package that and a star player, maybe Joel Embiid or Paul George, and trade up or trade back to get more assets, or however you want to tell you. The value for Joel Embiid and Paul George is low right now, right? It is low due to injuries. But if you throw in that top lottery pick within the top 6 and up, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, if you package that pick with a superstar caliber player, any team would take that. I feel like any team would take that if they want that 6th overall pick, or 5th or 4th or 3 or 2 or 1. So we're actually going to do a draft lottery later on in this stream because I want to see how my luck is throughout this. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel about the Sixers, man. Let me know how you guys feel about the Sixers. We got 10 likes right now. 6 people watching. Really, really appreciate you guys rocking with me. Sub halftime. Sub. If you guys want to be in this stream, make sure you join my Discord server. The link is pinned in, or not pinned. The link is in the chat right here. Make sure you join my Discord. I might be dropping the StreamYard link there so you guys can hop on and talk Sixers. However have you. So let's get back to this, man. I could be sharing screens on, or sharing my screen on everything that's happened during this press conferences and break it down here and here. But what is seriously the point, right? I do not trust Daryl Morey. I don't trust Daryl Morey with whatever it is he's got going, right? He wants to get James Harden. He wanted to get James Harden. He wanted to get all these players from his Rockets days. Did that work out? No. Yes, the best move, one of the best moves, was getting rid of Al Horford and Danny Green as soon as he became the head of basketball operations for the Philadelphia 76ers. Remember that move? He got rid of Al Horford, Danny Green, etc. And people were saying he was like God. He did everything right as soon as he got in. But look where we are now. So this is kind of where we stand right now with Morey. I just don't trust him. Hey, Chad. What's up, Logan Paul fan? My Mr. Misunderstood halftime. Sub Alex. So, there's actually something I want to share the screen for. Let's see if I can get it. Right here. This is the biggest thing, in my opinion. This is the biggest thing that came out today from the press conferences. From the press conference, exit interviews, however you want to say it. This is the biggest thing right now. Hey, Malik. Hold on, let me read Malik's comment before I share out the screen. Warriors vs. Clippers was a banger. James Harden looked magically better with the Clippers than he did with the Sixers. Let's talk about that real quick. you bring up a good point. Let's talk about that real quick, shall we? Isn't it kind of funny? Isn't this kind of funny how all the former Sixers players that we wanted out are in the playoffs right now? James Harden, Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris. Those three guys that we desperately wanted out of the Sixers organizations are in the playoffs right now, and we're at home waiting for the lottery, waiting for the lottery balls to drop. Let that sink in, right? Let that sink in. That is honestly hilarious. It is honestly hilarious where we are now and where they are then. I'm going to be making a video or going live about the NBA playoffs. I may even do it on this live. Who knows? But it's just so funny to me how those guys are in the playoffs now. They're in better situations for them. It works. Congrats. All power to you guys. All power to you. But it's just kind of ironic at the end of the day. We did not want these guys here, and now they have a chance or a possible chance to go into the playoffs or to go to the finals. Do I see the Pistons getting there? No. Do I see Clippers getting there? No. But at least they're there. They're at the dance. They're there. So it's only a matter of time, right? Shout out to those guys for making it in the playoffs. But it's just weird. I find that weird. Mitch, you missed halftime. Oh, I was watching it. Yeah, I saw that. We get Steph Curry. He's going to forget how to shoot threes. Right? Look at Isaiah Joe. Right now. He's playing well over there. Look at I go on and on. But I want to bring this up real quick, guys. So I'm going to share the screen again. Hold on. I'm going to share the screen right here. This is the biggest thing I can take from this. From the press conferences. This is the biggest thing right now, in my opinion, of course. The Sixers better not do this. Right? Kyle Lowry said in the pregame, or not pregame, oh my God, in the exit interviews or press conferences, he did say, I do want to play one more year, and hopefully it's here. Let's think that in. Let that sink in, right? I do want to play one more year, and hopefully it's here. Hey Siri, how old is Kyle Lowry?
Kyle Lowry is 39 years old.
$39 years old. Can he just hang it up, please? He's trying to become like a LeBron James or Chris Paul, right? To show that he still got it. But dude, you are not those players. You're not a future Hall of Famer. You are not that talented anymore. The age got to you, bro. The age got to you. It's not like Chris Paul who played majority of this season. It's not like LeBron who just like he works on his body every single year. He puts $1 million on his body every single off season. Who knows when that guy's gonna retire? Kyle Lowry, you are not it. The Sixers better not. They better not bring this guy back. They better not. If they do, man, if they fucking do, I don't know what to say. The first time when we got Kyle Lowry, I was excited. Boy, was I ever wrong. This season, he was god-awful this whole entire season. If we get him again, if he comes back again, are you kidding me? How many times did he get burnt on the defensive side of the ball? How many times is he just, not how many times, he's just slow. Kyle Lowry is slow as hell. He does not have it anymore. He does not. And there is a pretty much good chance that Kyle Lowry will get picked up by the Sixers again because of Nick Nurse. there is a possibility with Nick Nurse and Daryl Morey. There is a possibility with Kyle Lowry here. And you ready for this, man? You guys ready for this? You know who else might be coming back? Let's see if I get it here. Right here. Right here. Andre Drummond has a player option for next season. Andre Drummond has a player option for next season. That's $5 million right there. That's $5 freaking million. You can still trade him with that player option though. Hopefully the Sixers go that route, but I do not see it. I do not see it. And there's another player too that may want to come back. He's not far off from his player option or thinking about it. That's Eric Gordon. The guy's been right about, I've been right about since day one. Eric Gordon should not come back. Should not come back whatsoever. It is insane how, it is honestly insane that these older players can still think they're valuable in the game. How they still think they're good, that they can still hit their shots and all this stuff. It's insane. The Sixers should not bring him back. I do not trust Daryl Morey, like I said before. I do not trust Daryl Morey. But when you have all these players coming back for a player option, oh my God. And Kyle Lowry wants to stay? Oh my God. The Sixers better not. Nick Nurse said we got to get younger, more athletic, stronger. Is Kyle Lowry younger? Andre Drummond, athletic? Eric Gordon, strong? He's probably stronger than me. Definitely stronger than me. But he's like, there's no way we should bring him back. There's no way we should bring him back. If they bring him back, I'm going to be so freaking mad. For mentoring, I remember there was these Sixers fans or content creators I'm good friends with. They were saying, oh, Eric Gordon and Kyle Lowry, they're only here for mentoring Jared McCain. They were only here to mentor Jared McCain. How did that turn out? How the fuck did that turn out? When Jared McCain got injured, who's looking pretty good right now, he's shooting the rock, he's doing TikToks, he's got a YouTube podcast with Marcellus Howard. He's killing it right now. Hopefully he's back in the beginning of the season. As soon as Jared McCain got injured, was ruled out for the year, the Sixers went downhill. That is where the tank started. Jared McCain was our leader. Surprisingly, he was our leader. He had the most heart, and he had the most passion for the game. From what I could see with my eyes on the court. That is what I have thought ever since Jared McCain was out. As soon as Jared McCain was out, I was like, oh, it's over. It's done. It's going to be difficult for Jared McCain to even come back. It's going to be difficult for him to even come back. He is shooting the rock. He is doing great. But once you play the game again, who knows if you're going to be the same? Who knows that Jared McCain is even going to be back to what he once was? Please, the Sixers better not bring these guys back. They better not. If they do, I'm not surprised if they do. If they do, I'm like, then what was the whole point? What was the whole point if you want to bring those guys back? They got to put the team first over friendships. They got to put the team first over age. They got to put the team first over themselves. The team is the number one priority for them. Not friendships, not age. It's all about the team and what's best for the freaking team. I hate this team. I love this team. I'm going to keep on covering this team because I fucking love this team. I love basketball. But I could see Eric Gordon, Kyle Lowry, and Andre Drummond back. And Adem Bona will be on the bench. Jared McCain, he might start. But I don't like Jerry McCain, Gershon Yabusele, Quentin Grimes. I can see them on the bench and watching the old guys play again. That's what I can see. All right, let's get back to the comments, man. Let's get back to the comments. Go Lakers. What is up, BC? I'm gonna do the playoff prediction later on in the stream. Warriors got clipped. What was the final score? Kyle Lowry's boyfriend and best friend Nick Nurse is still on the team as long as Nick Nurse and Kyle Lowry are both on the team. Kyle Lowry is going to play. He's getting the game day checks. I would say too, if I were Kyle Lowry, yeah, who else will pay him? We can both rejoice, Mitch. What is up, Juice? Bring those guys back. We have back-to-back losing seasons. Yeah. There was no passion for this team. There was 6. I actually want to bring this up. I'm a part of a couple of Sixers groups, right? Oh, I got it. And a lot of these guys are season ticket holders. They didn't even go. I can't even blame them. They didn't even go to a game. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. They didn't even go to the games. They let their money go away. Oh my God. It's insane. Guys, we have 13 likes. Let's get past 24. Let's get past 24 likes. Oh my God. Oh, speaking of the draft, let's bring this up real quick. All right. Here are the odds for the first overall pick for the NBA draft. Sixers odds. The top 4 are 10.5 to 11% for the Sixers. Then look at that drop from 4 to 5. And then look at 6 and 7. 6, it looks like we're the highest odds to land number 6. The highest odds to get number 6 in every draft lottery. I'm okay. There's a lot of talent we can grab at 6. There's a lot of talent there. I just don't want them to trade it. If it's outside the top 7, then yeah, we can trade. But look. This cannot get any worse. This honestly cannot get any worse. As much as I love Tyrese Maxey, he didn't bring enough to be a max contract player. He had gains, but has folded in games. Also, it's not like the Tyrese Maxey has been that much of a difference maker. I feel so bad for Maxey. What is up, Alexander? 6 on the playoffs is crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. I feel so bad for Maxey, man. I feel so bad. But look at these odds for the Sixers. Look at these odds. Oh, bro, this is terrible. This is terrible. All right. Yeah, let's just go into the tankathon thing because I want to try something. All right, here we go. This is a tankathon right here. So they have the Sixers taking Trey Johnson, shooting guard out of Texas. He averaged 21 points per game, 3 boards, 3 assists, 1 steal. Freshman, we got youth, 19. But we need height. The Sixers need height. They need height and not guards. I'd rather take height over guards any day of the week. Any day I would take a height over guards. So let's do the draft. Let's actually do the tankathon right here. So let's go here. All right. You guys ready? We need to get players who can rebound. Yeah, Vic. I know, right? I know. All right. Let's do the sim lottery. Let's try to get the #1 overall pick right here. Ready? Set. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. I am so nervous right now. Ready, set, go. We get the 4th pick. Sixers get the 4th. We get the 4th pick and we get Edgecombe. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I'd rather get height. I'd rather have height than VJ Edgecombe. I want the guy out of Duke. I want him. Malachi, whatever his name is. I want this guy. But I don't know if he's even going back to Duke or not. OKC will win a ring. Or OKC could win a ring and steal our draft pick. That's the worst nightmare for the Sixers and the fans in the front office. I can imagine that actually happening. Ready? All right. Let's do this again, guys. Let's do this again. Ready, set, go. We're still at the 4th pick. Anything else but 4? 3. Hey, we moved up 1. 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 Ready, set. And we went to 5. How about again? 5. 6. 3. 1. We finally got the #1 pick. 10 tries later. The Sixers finally get the #1 pick. 10 tries later. All right, just tweeted that out. We finally get that pick. Let me, I'm going to go back to this. There we go. We finally get the pick. Is OKC about to become more of a dynasty off their 6-year draft pick? If they get hit on our draft pick, Daryl Morey shouldn't be able to sleep that night. Daryl Morey is going to get, if the Thunder get that pick, that Daryl Morey has to be gone. If the Thunder get that pick. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing that happening. All right. Who's ever in the Discord, I'm thinking about dropping the link in there now. Who's ever in the Discord server, I'm thinking about dropping the StreamYard link. If you guys want to hop on and just talk Sixers. I just want to do this real quick. All right. Guys, if you're in the Discord, who wants to come on stream and just talk Sixers and whatever? All right, let's see whoever wants to come into the server. I need a response. Who wants coming to the stream? What would you guys do if you were Daryl Morey? What would you guys do if you're Daryl Morey right now? What would you guys do if you were Daryl Morey? I still gotta edit the clip. Still gotta edit that clip, man. If you guys did not see the new video with me and Trey Mahone, Trey Monahan, I can't pronounce his name right now. If you guys did not see that, I highly suggest you guys see that right now. I'm telling you, that video is doing extremely well. Here's the new video, guys. Make sure you go check it out. There's a new video link if you guys want to go check it out. I pretty much covered what I wanted to cover. I went on a rant about Kyle Lowry, Drummond, and Gordon. Pretty much how Nick Nurse and Daryl Morey should not come back. I pretty much went on a rant for this entire time. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna drop the StreamYard link in the Discord now. If you guys want to come on, you're more than welcome to. I'm only gonna keep it there for 5 minutes. Alright. Who's ever in the Discord, let's see if anyone wants to pull up. Actually, I got one more thing left I want to say. Whoever hops on, I'll tell you when you can come on. But I got to talk about this. I feel. Hold on. That's better. I feel I feel the pressure off my shoulders right now after this season is ended. As soon as this season's ended and I ended that live stream, thank you to everybody who tuned in, by the way, whoever joined, and then that stream ended, the huge weight was lifted off my shoulders. Huge weight. And right now, it's back on. It is back on because of what happened, what was said during the press conferences going forward and what they see going forward. And again, I know they're not going to give away every secret, everything that they're going to do in this offseason. I get that. They're doing PR stuff. They're trying to, try to be positive. All these Sixers fans, they held accountable a little bit, all this stuff. But again, I do not trust them. This offseason is going to be crazy. This offseason is going to be crazy. I want you guys to be here. You guys, who's ever going to be here with me throughout this long ride, it's going to be crazy. This offseason is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. You know what? Oh, Spongy.
It's gonna be bananas.
Yeah. What is up, man? Let me turn this off. I'm listening to something. What's up?
What up?
It's been a while. How you been?
Good.
Yeah, you're good? I'm doing better than I would thought. Doing
The
better than what
Sixers
I thought. Yeah.
aren't making it good, but
What was that?
they aren't making it good. But whatever.
Yeah. Hey, at least we're not the Suns. We don't have Bradley Beal. That's a plus. That's a plus.
Yeah, Paul George.
Yeah, but look at that. Bradley Beal's contract, though, he has a no trade clause.
Yeah.
He's stuck. He's stuck there, and he wants to stay there. He wants to.
I mean, Paul
Yeah.
George pretty much has a no trade clause with how bad his contract is. I don't really think any team's gonna take that.
I think he has more trade value than Bradley Beal by a little bit. Honestly, he can still play. Bradley Beal, he was the sixth man. They actually had him off the bench. The most expensive guy in NBA history off the bench.
Crazy.
It's insane.
I'm glad. I'm hoping what Morey said today was true. At least the part where Nick Nurse is staying.
Oh, you like Nick Nurse?
I like him.
Okay, that's fair.
I think
That's fair.
it was a bad.
Yeah.
He was given the bad end of the stick, and we might still do it, but I thought we were going to use him as the scapegoat. Which,
Yeah.
honestly, the real scapegoat should be Morey, but whatever.
It is what it is, right?
Or sorry, not Morey. The AI that he uses to make the decisions.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I feel like doing? I feel like getting the 2K and just doing the my GM mode or Rebit or doing my league. I haven't played that game since 2K20. Oh, I have 4. No, I don't. No, I don't. That's WWE. I haven't played since like 21 and something. 2K21.
Oh,
Yeah.
you saw what Kyle Lowry said.
I talked about it earlier. Yeah. You see him saying?
Yeah.
I do too, but it's actually kind of funny. Nick Nurse says he wants to get younger, more athletic, and stronger. Kyle Lowry's none of those things. He is none of those things.
He'll probably be on the coaching staff next year.
I don't know. I really Doubt that. Even though he did wear that thing on his shirt, the assistant coach. Let's see. How
I
is
mean,
this-
but
oh,
I think Nick Nurse will bring him in.
yeah.
Yeah, of course, if Nurse stays. But like, going back to what I was saying,
What? Oh, you're lagging.
so sorry, I keep getting these phone calls. My bad.
You're good.
But I would prefer a guy like Nick Nurse over a guy like Taylor Jenkins. Only because
I get it. I get that.
and I know it was with a very good Kawhi, but and if I'm being honest, I don't think Taylor Jenkins he can keep his guys in check. As you can see,
Do you want Mike
John.
Malone? Do you want Mike Malone?
I wouldn't be mad at that.
I don't
And-
know if I want him because we're a dysfunctional franchise.
Yeah. But I mean, I feel like maybe he'll, how he didn't like his GM or whoever, the GM.
Yeah.
Maybe he would, come in and maybe he doesn't like Morey and then we get Morey fired. It'd be nice.
Yeah. This whole season has been like such a letdown. I don't know if you had this, but I had the Sixers finishing third in the beginning of the season. Then I had them finishing in 10th. And then crazy.
I don't know where I had him finishing. I had him making the playoffs.
I did too in the beginning. Then I had them making the play-in. And then now they're not even there. Not even there. They got the fifth worst record in the league.
I mean, looking at it, I really only see in the draft at least like
Yeah.
3 fits in the top 5 for the Sixers. I mean,
Who do you want them to draft? For me, it's either that guy from Duke, Malachi, or Edgecombe.
this
Huh?
all depends where we land.
I know. That's why I'm saying Edgecombe or the guy from Duke, Malachi, because we're projected to go in 4, 5, or 6.
So just looking at it, of course, if we land top 3, I think we either get. I mean, hopefully, we have a chance to get number 1
Yeah.
and get Cooper Flag. But if not, I mean, at number 3 in this mock draft, I guess I made like a month ago, I guess.
Yeah, I remember you showed me.
Before the tournament, I had us getting Ace Bailey.
Yeah.
But now I think Ace might fall a little bit, only because he's more of a developmental guy.
Yeah.
But I also think Ace would be a fit for the Sixers because of his relationship with Paul George. And I think
That too.
I think Paul George would push for it, but that's the only reason I could see that happening.
For me, though, you know what I want the most? Height.
Yeah.
I want more rebounding. I want more block shots like Adembona. Look how much he led the league in blocks. He was tied for like last month and a half.
I mean, that helps that he actually got playing time.
Yes, I know.
When realistically, he should have never gotten it this year.
Yeah, he was a G Leaguer at one point in the beginning.
And then, I mean, I could see, of course, I haven't watched Edgecombe. I've seen like more of the other guys and not Edgecombe, but I've heard a lot about him. I don't know though, but like Kaman Mayuwak.
Yeah, that's the guy I want. That's the guy I want from Duke.
There are some things with his his South Sudanese and his citizenship that they might be a problem.
That too.
Which would be the only risk. But then you also see guys like Trey Johnson.
I've been getting that. I've been doing mock drafts off stream. I'll post them more in the Discord server, guys. But I've been getting a lot of who is it? I got a lot of Edgecombe. I've been getting that a lot. I've been getting Trey Johnson even more.
Only
Trey
problem.
Johnson, he's been there like majority of
Only
them.
problem. I don't want to see something where we get another guy like McCain. Like I love McCain, but
Yeah.
I think we already have so many guards, and unless that person is like a Dylan Harper, I don't really want another guard.
I don't either, but that's just what was the best available at the time. Now I'm gonna go for Malachi.
That's like what's gonna be the best available. I mean, I also wouldn't be mad at like a Derek Queen.
Oh my god. I'm keep on forgetting about Derek Queen. My buddy's a huge fan of him. And I'm like, dude, I'm keep on forgetting about Derek Queen. He's always under my radar. Every time.
I feel like might be there, and we have a second round pick, don't we?
Yes. Yes, we do, I think.
Let's see. Where do we have it?
No,
it's
Blaze,
36.
It's 36, 30 something. It's not Dairy Queen.
So at least in this mock draft, I had us selecting Nick Clifford, who brought his team to the tournament.
Yeah.
I feel like he's one of the better second round guys, and probably he's a end of first round pick now.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I could see Walter Clayton, of course. I had him going 59th in this.
Yeah. Yeah. I think his draft stock is gonna go up after what happened to March Madness.
But like I could also see like Jace Richardson isn't falling, whatever.
Right.
Alex Caravan, I'm pretty sure he had a few I think he was a good rebounder at UConn.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to see the updated fanspo. Can this not show me? Oh, sorry. You think anyone else is hopping on today or no?
Nah, I'm actually gonna end the stream in like a little bit because I want to do like a recording of the playoff predictions and get that out tomorrow. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do more recording stuff and have a premiere like I did with the Trey Moynihan interview. I really like doing that. So I'm pretty much gonna do that some more. What is up, Ryan? How's it going, man? Make sure you hit that like. Yo, you think Terrell? I haven't heard from that guy in like God knows how long.
Oh, have I heard from him? I'm in like a few IG group chats with him. I mean, he's just real busy.
I figured that would work and shit. I know that. I haven't even heard from YTC.
From time I've heard he's on daily. I mean, from time to time, Terrell goes on to play COD.
Yeah.
That has stopped recently. But let's see. Where is it having slant in this? Let me just go Cooper Flag here, number 1. It's gonna happen. Dylan Harper, number 2.
I just wanted to draft lottery. That is it.
Ace Bailey, number 3. Let's just go Edgecombe 4 or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, it has us at 5.
Trey Johnson or Malachi?
Yeah. I was just drafting best player available for every team. But Trey Johnson, Yaku Chonis, Mayuak, Derek Queen. I mean, Asa Newell. I mean,
I haven't heard that name in a while. Who? I know Dives had put up like a lot of.
He just put out a video on him.
Yeah.
I mean, those are really the only guys. I mean, and when it comes to second round, imagine we get a guy like Janai Broom.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see that Off the bench. I mean, if Isaiah Evans, I don't mind Isaiah Evans. Although I feel
I
like
wouldn't either.
I think he's just another Justin Edwards. Somewhere. Oh, here's a sleeper. I forgot about this guy. Yaxel Lendenborg, UAB.
Yeah,
He's actually from the area.
he is. Yep.
Pennsauken.
Oh, wait. The Warriors and Clippers went to overtime? Damn, I missed it. I was thinking about streaming that game too.
Joan Behringer. I think we'll get another big in the second round also.
Hold on. All right, man. I think I'm gonna end the stream now. I'll talk to you guys later in the Discord. All right.
See.
Yep. Let's see this one too. All right, guys. All right, man. I'm gonna end this here. Getting got time. Sixers suck. Can't wait for the future though. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. I got a lot of stuff coming out now. Pause. But yeah. I'll catch you guys later, man. Have a good rest of your night. See you tomorrow. Peace.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough.